All right, Shalom. First off, I'm going to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem Rakakwadash. I want to give double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, a peace and salutation to the elect. Now, this is Sean coming at you once again from the Baltimore branch of GMS, and I come here to present you brothers the third. This is part three of going in depth, um, going in depth on Matthews. The first one, the first part was we went into the 18th chapter. The second part was we had started on the 19th chapter. Now, this third part edition, we're gonna go with the 19th chapter, but we're gonna start at where I left off at the 27th verse. And in this part of Matthew, this is Yahweh Shai. He, as the title says, we go in depth, on Matthew's the 19th chapter. So this is Yahweh Shai talking about the kingdom and what we're gonna benefit what the brothers are gonna get in the kingdom, because I know a lot of us brothers, we're not we're at the bottom, doing this work and going through what we're going through. The Israelite man is at the bottom, and the elites is at the top. The so-called Esau, the Edomites, and they're able to enjoy their kingdom. We're gonna have a kingdom, our kingdom is gonna be 100 times better than this one. And this is Esau's kingdom is our hell. Our hell. We're going through hell. We're not. We're at the bottom. We can't enjoy the satisfaction of our women, because Esau is enjoying the satisfaction of controlling our women. He gets the best. He basically he gets the cream of the crop. He gets the best of everything. He gets to do whatever he want. People bow down to this devil. Because he's the ruler. He got control of everything. And Yahweh Shai gave it to them. He gave this is referring to Job. The earth is given into the hands of the wicked. He cover up the faces of the judges thereof, and the faces that he cover up was our faces. So that should, sometimes that brings, anger, but we have to suffer, we have to suffer in this thing, because we the ones that went off. Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai gave Esau this rulership for now. But as I'm going to read this chapter, it's going Yahweh Shai going into that, or how we got the blessings coming to us, brothers, because we go through hell. We a lot of times we can't. We want women. That's because that's a part of our glory. The glory of a woman is her hair. The glory of a man is the woman. And I'm gonna just bring up this picture, because we're gonna be able to enjoy beautiful women. The Israelite man loved beautiful women. You know, just as you can see on the screen, just some women that I just found on the internet. But brothers gonna have that times 100. Because that's what we sacrificing for. These women, they worship Esau, and something that if somebody worships something, then they're gonna despise the opposite. And right now, they despise us. Even our own women. Anytime you can get on no other race or woman does this. Get on national TV and embarrass her man and go against the so-called black man, the black woman. Other Israelite tribes do this. The 12 tribes Israelite women do this. They get on these porn sites and degrade themselves, and it's embarrassment to them. But it's telling the whole world that we have no control of that. So just bringing that up. You know, they're gonna bow down to us in the kingdom. We're gonna get 100-fold. Um, far as money and things like that, that's going to be a thing of the past because we're going to have real wealth. You know, we're going to have gold, silver, different type of rubies. We're going to have land. We're going to have animals. We're going to have the finest of everything. You know, but right now, brother's going to have to endure. But let's get on with the scriptures. You know, I was just going in a little bit. You know, but this is Matthew chapter 19, and we're going to start at verse 27, and we're going to finish this chapter off. And it reads, Then answered Peter and said unto him, talking about Yahushua, Behold, we have forsaken all and followed thee. What shall we have therefore? Right. So Peter, in other words, Peter saying, hey, we gave up everything to follow you, Yahushua. We gave up everything. What we going to get? And what we going to get for this? And I know sometimes brothers feel that way as well. You know, you come into the truth. You know, you all on television, YouTube, and YouTube, you might as well say it's broadcast. Everybody sees YouTube, and they see you, and you might have a job, and hey, uh, if you know you come into this truth, you forsaken this world, you know, and rightfully so. Yeah, we don't look back, you know. So, and a lot of times, brothers like myself, you know, you might have opportunities that's you might as well call them dead, you know, because you you speaking against this world, and this world doesn't require that, you know. You basically have these people of the world shook because you're letting them know about their downfall, and a lot of people don't want to hear that. Even Jake don't want to hear their kingdom falling because a lot of Jake, this is Jake kingdom too. The ones that trust and believe in Esau, you know, and you know the women, they believe in Esau because they made the pact with the devil. They made a bet. They made a pledge with the devil, you know. So a lot of that is out of here. A lot of these opportunities the brothers had before they came in the truth are gone. So a lot of brothers like myself, we say, hey, what we gonna get for this? You know? All right, reading on. Peter said, what are we gonna get for this? And then verse 28. And Yahushua said unto them, Verily I say unto you, that ye which have followed me in the regeneration, reincarnation, when the Son of Man shall sit in the throne of his glory, ye also shall sit upon 12 thrones, judging the 12 tribes of Israel. So the Lord said, you're going to be a king. In other words, the Lord coming back, and he's going to be ruling. You're going to be ruling right alongside with him. So brothers, hang in there. You know, don't give up your crown. You're going to get a crown. The Lord is going to crown us, referring to Revelations. I can't think off the top of my head what chapter, but it's in Revelation when the Lord going he's going to physically put a crown on your head. You know, the Lord's going to let you rule right alongside with him. You know, and rule, and here come, and imagine being a king. That's what you're going to be, a king. You know, you're going to be a king ruling. You know, in Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai's kingdom. What could beat that? What could beat that? You know, because along with being a king, you know the benefits of being a king. Let me show you an example. See these women right here? In the kingdom, these women are going to be ugly. And I'm just saying this as an example because they're kind of beautiful. But in other words, we're gonna have women that look 100 times better than this. You know, not to say that these women are ugly, but just and the kingdom is going to be glorious. We're going to have all the first dips on any woman we want. You know, a brother might it might be where as though a brother might be going through a time where he don't even have a woman. I don't have a woman right now, but in the kingdom, hey, that's going to be the least of our worries. That's going to be the least of our worries. We might, you going through hardships right now. That's going to be the least of our worries, brothers. So don't even worry about getting a woman. Don't even, and if the scriptures say if you burning, hey, if you have to, you know how to get them. We all from the streets. You know, I mean, I don't have no problem if I got a couple of dollars. Hey, I lay it down. You know what I mean? And brothers know what I'm talking about. You know, I don't have to get too graphic. We know how to get a woman. You know, but another all right, verse 29, reading on, and everyone that have forsaken. Okay, let's stop. Listen up. And everyone that have forsaken houses. Yep. Now I'm gonna say this. It's knowing this financial, being in this financial world. Brothers have it a little harder. Some brothers have houses. Some brothers don't. You know, um, that's a personal thing. You know, a financial thing, and it's kind of hard. Uh, you can. It's up to the Lord. It's up to the Lord. But I know brothers forsaking houses, of course, because if you forsake a job and you forsake opportunities, that comes along with, being able to afford a house. Because the average house, let's be realistic and mathematical. When it comes to numbers, a real house, an average house is like 100 to like $300,000 for a regular house. So you talking in 100,000. And I know brothers, smart with numbers. A lot of brothers smart with numbers. You will want to pay that house off so you don't have payments. I myself, I believe in that. Like, you know, whether you got an apartment or whatever, average house you gonna pay like $1,000 a month. You know, but just to survive, brothers, um, I would suggest if you can save up and then like buy like get like a HUD home or something or a house on discount and fix it up or save work for like 2 years and save up maybe like 50 if you can save up some money and just buy it out flat the way as though you don't have to have no mortgage or just pay the $1,000 a month. That's if you on your feet. It takes time. I myself, I tend to, have my ups and downs, you know, but everybody, Jake, make it happen. The Most High, if you have faith, the Most High get you through, you know. But in other words, we forsake, mansions and all that. We look on TV, we see the females. That's the first. If you got a mansion, a female, she's down to open them legs. But a lot of brothers have hardships with that. So that's another strike, we forsaking that. Okay, forsaken brethren or sisters or fathers or mother. Yeah, our family, you know. You got brothers and sisters, they might say, "Oh, you acting funny now. You all into that scriptures every time we talk to you, you talking about the kingdom or you talking about God and Jesus and which is Yahweh Shai, but the world calls him Jesus. And oh you and I could this is a little testimony for me. My parents were they were into the Jehovah's Witness thing. So it's kind of like it's not they they say what they say sometimes, but they like whenever I'm around my brothers or sisters or parents or whatever, whenever I'm around them, they sort of understand, but they don't have a clue. But it's they were going to the Kingdom Halls or whatever, so they into that thing. So, but we got the truth. I got the truth, And it's like they look at me as being a little weird. I come off because it's a little different, but they have a little understanding, rather than people that, because even some brothers that their family have went to church, they probably have a little understanding too, because it's like, Jake in general, we all have Jake, our family have a what's the scripture? They have a sort of they have a want to worship the true God, but not of knowledge. So that's where I'm getting at. Okay, reading on. Or wife, same thing with as far as the women. Some Jake, some Jake is married. Some brothers in the truth are married and have a woman, and they had to let her go, or she might be sticking by him, and you have to forsake her. But if she's one of those ones, she's sticking by you. That's a good thing. Reading on. Or children, yeah, we gotta forsake our children. If brothers in the truth have children, you gotta forsake them, because you gotta put this truth first. Same goes for your wife. You gotta put this truth first. This truth come first. Now, we're not talking to be, you don't have to be irrational, or use your best judgment. Now, that don't means, if you just gotta be wise. You don't have to take everything, as in other words, be smart with it. It's one scripture where it says, if the one eye holding you back, pluck the other out. And one guy actually went and plucked his eye out. So we don't mean go to the extremes. Just be wise. All right. Use your good judgment. All right, reading on or lands. Yeah, lands. Same thing for houses, and lands, and you might be paying mortgage or whatever, or you might be have an opportunity to buy this land and flip it over. You know, we forsaken a lot. All right, reading on. For my name's sake, yeah, for his name shall receive. And okay, let me read. Let me go back to this. All right, it says, or lands for my name's sake, for Yahweh Bashimi Hawashai, for his name's sake, shall receive an hundredfold. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Did it say 100-fold? No, it said tenfold. No, no, no. It said 20-fold. No, it said 50-fold. No, it says 100-fold. Did it say twofold, tenfold, triple-fold, quadruple-fold? It said 100-fold. So we gonna get 100-fold that back. Can you imagine that? Because when you give up something, or you make a sacrifice, and somebody might say, "Oh, I'm gonna give you double that back," or somebody might say, "Hey, oh, don't worry about that. You gave me $5. I'm gonna give you double that back, or I'm gonna give you triple that back." You might lost a loved one, and then, or you might lost this, and somebody might say, "Hey, I'm gonna give you double that back," or you gonna get triple that back, or you might lose some money. You're gonna get double that back. No, Yahweh Bashim Yahushua say he's gonna give you 100-fold back. You know, and I can't even put that in words, because that's a lot coming back for what our sacrifice on this side. That's normally somebody would give you double back or triple back, but the Lord said He's gonna give you 100% 100% back. That's a lot. That's more than what you put out. That's I can't. I'm trying to think how. That's a lot back. Because if somebody double giving you even double fold, that's what you gave, and um double that amount. So say if you sacrifice this, somebody give you that back and some more. So you're gonna be happy with that just that double fold. Even if somebody do give you, if you sacrifice something and somebody give you triple fold, so they're gonna give you that back and some more, this as the same way and some more. But imagine this: you sacrifice Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah said he's gonna give you 100-fold. So that's more that's more than what, way more than what you asked for. That's a lot. And it says this. And it says, and he gonna give you more than what you could imagine, and he's still gonna give you something. And it says, and shall inherit everlasting life. So, wow, that's a bargain you can't refuse. But some dudes, let's finish this off. Let's finish this. Verse 30 says, but many that are first shall be last, and the last shall be first. Right. So we the last, the elites are first. So we're gonna be the first, and the elites gonna be the last. Like a female, she might, hey, check this out, and we gonna do the picking. The woman ain't gonna be doing the picking. You know, and in that time, everybody gonna want us. We gonna be the thing anyway. So who ain't gonna want us? Who ain't gonna want us? We gonna have flocks chasing. We gonna be the new celebrities. You know, these guys got that on this side. These celebrities. We gonna be the new celebrities. We gonna be bigger than the Rothschilds. We're gonna be bigger than the biggest stars you could think of. And it's coming straight out of the scriptures, brothers. As you can see on the screen. This not coming from me. This coming straight through the spirit of Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shah. Straight through the scriptures. This ain't coming through my terms or my thinking. This coming from the holy scriptures. But yeah, brothers, in other words, we got a lot to look forward to, And that's my take on going in depth on Matthew's, the 19th chapter. And this is the this is part 3 series of it, So I hope this was edifying, brothers. I hope this was edifying to the body, Till again, Shalom.